All right, Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Quadash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start off here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 1. And it reads, I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. See, now you got, Christians, that'll read that, and they think that that's including other nations, that's not talking about the nation of Israel. You see, because, Christians, they'll like to single out verses, and try to use them, to support their narrative. Their narrative of God loves everybody. Jesus died for everybody, as they say. And we know that's not his name. His name is Yahushai. See, but these are the things that they come out with. See, this is one of those scriptures they like to bring out, in order to include all nations. They like to, like I said, single out certain scriptures, without even, taking account of what the rest of the scriptures, are talking about. You see, there's so many scriptures that tell us that salvation is only for Israel. So many scriptures that tell us that these nations are going into captivity. You see, but nonetheless, these Christians that they like to use, certain verses, again, just to support their narrative. But let me read that again. It says, I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. See, now, when you get the true understanding of this, this is speaking about Israelite foreigners, those Israelites, that are in a Gentile state of mind, just like we were, here in America, Babylon the Great, and wherever else, Israelites have been scattered to. Why? Because we were following the ways, of these nations, especially here in America, celebrating these so-called holidays, celebrating birthdays, doing the fashions, of the world. Keeping the fashions of the world. But let's go to the book of Hosea, and let's go to chapter 1, and let's go ahead and start at the top. Oh man, this thing's doing this thing here. It's lucky, brothers. Let me read. You see what it did there? Went to Hosea 1, and it's still there. It is. It says, the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai that came unto Hosea, the son of Beri, in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. Verse 2, it says, the beginning of the word of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai by Hosea, and the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai said to Hosea, says, go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land had committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. See, so the Lord is making a point here. He told Hosea, literally go get yourself a wife, that's a whore, because the Lord is likening, Israel, to a woman that's committed whoredoms. Let's go real quick to what's that? Jeremiah, chapter 6. And verse 2, it says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. You see? But the Lord said what the Lord said he was married unto us, right? Let's go, what's that? Jeremiah 3. Right here, Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8. It says, and I saw when for all those causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I have put her away. See, and given her a bill of divorce. Says, yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went also and played the harlot also. See, and it came to pass, through the lightness of her whoredom, that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks. See, going after the idols, man. See, that's a big reason, okay, why we're in the condition we're in. Okay, going after idols, committing idolatry, okay, committing whoredoms, fornication, spiritual adultery against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Let me see. Look, it says right in verse 14, it says, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion." So he's just telling us that, hey, there's not going to be, not everybody's going to make it. Okay, not everybody's gonna take heed, okay, to this word, okay, and come to a knowledge of understanding, man. You see, why? Because we know through the scriptures, 2/3, okay, gotta be cut off and die. Okay, 2/3 will be left in their sins and in their iniquity. Okay, they're gonna have to pay for those sins. See, and Lord's will, we endure because, through the power and spirit, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, okay, he's given us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the eye self to see. Okay, but let me go back to Hosea, chapter 1, and I'm going to read verse 3 again. It says, select verse 2, it says, "The beginning of the word of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai by Hosea, and the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said to Hosea, Go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land had committed great whoredom, departing from the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai." See, you see, okay, we showed you in Jeremiah the 3rd chapter, okay, how the Lord, he likened us to his woman, to his wife. See, and going and committing whoredoms against them, okay, by committing, spiritual fornication, idolatry, okay, following false idols. Verse 3, it says, So he went out and took Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim, which conceived and bare him a son. And the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said unto him, Call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and now avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. Now, if you go into the history, Jehu, he slew, okay, the house of Ahab, okay, killed 70 of his sons, okay, his 70 sons, okay, and then pretty much finished off, his whole house, okay. So the Lord's gonna, he's gonna avenge. Well, he avenged, okay, he took vengeance, because of that. Verse 6, it says, "And she conceived again and bare a daughter, and the Most High said unto him, Call her name Leruhamah. It says, For I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away." So, see that word Leruhamah means what? No mercy. You see? Verse 7, it says, "But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai their power, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen." See, and the Lord has saved our people many times, man. And again, he's going to do that again. See, and we believe that's coming very soon. See, we're waiting upon, okay, the Lord's deliverance. Verse 8, it says, "Now when she had weaned Leruhamah, she conceived and bare a son. Then the Most High called his name Lo-Ami, says, For ye are not my people, and I will not be your power." You see that? So the Lord, what? He put us away, okay, as a nation, man. At the time, again, both nations, okay, both kingdoms, okay, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Why? Because of our whoredoms, okay, going after these false idols. See, again, it says, then the Most High, then said the Most High, Call his name Lo-Ami. Okay, that word Lo-Ami means what? Not a people, not my people, no people. It says, For you are not my people, and I will not be your power. You see, so what? Our people started going after these falsehoods, man. Okay, going into idolatry, okay, and becoming basically so what? We then became heathens, man, castaways. See, the Lord put us away again, as you know, as a nation. Verse 10, it says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, see, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power." See, and that's basically speaking of here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay, they don't consider us a people here. Okay, they didn't even tell us who we were. See, but through the power, again, through this power and spirit, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, see, he has given us the eye salve, okay, the ability to understand who we are. It says, "Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land. For great shall be the day of Jezreel." See, and that's when we're going to get delivered. Lord's will, we be amongst that number. You see? But you got what? Again, you have Israelites, okay, that are woken up, okay, to who they are. See? Now again, it says that in the place, okay, what we would call not a people, says, yet what we will be a people, okay? I'm going to read that again. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea," okay, meaning what? Israel's everywhere, okay? Because, yeah, this is speaking of mainly America, Babylon the Great, because that's going to be the biggest deliverance will be coming out of so-called America, okay? But also, there's going to be deliverance, wherever else, okay, the elect may be scattered, okay, throughout the whole earth. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. See, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, You are not my people, there shall it be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living power." See, the Lord, what? He gave us the eye salve, okay, and the understanding, okay, who we are as a people. Let's go real quick to Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 3. And you can go to Ezekiel 37, okay, the Valley of Dry Bones, okay, which is speaking of America, Babylon the Great. Okay, but we know, again, the elect are going to come from the four winds of the earth, as it says in Matthew 24, verse 31, okay? The angels will gather the elect, okay, from the four winds. But again, the biggest deliverance will be out of here, America, Babylon the Great. Look, "For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. See, I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. See, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. See, one shall say, I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob." See, that's happening. That's been happening. Okay, you have Israelites waking up, okay, and proclaiming that they're the children of the Most High. Okay, hey, we're Israelites. Look, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, and surname himself by the name of Israel. See, again, we're out here. Say, hey, we're the Israelites. Okay, we are the seed, okay, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, man. Okay, but let me get this I'm gonna read it in the Good News Translation. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 44. Isaiah chapter 44, and I'm going to start off at the top here in the Good News Translation. It says, "But now listen to me, Jacob, my servant," okay, which is you Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. It says, "Israel, my chosen one." It says, "The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, who made you and helps you, says, Do not be afraid, O Jacob, my servant." It says, "O dear Israel, my chosen one." It says, "For I will pour out water to quench your thirst, and to irrigate your parched fields." See, not having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. See, again, but now through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai, and we know, we understand who we are as a people. Okay, those that understand. Okay, those that have been given the eye self to see. Okay, we understand who our enemies are. Okay, we understand what the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is coming to do. Okay, he's coming to bring destruction, okay, and deliver his elect, his people. It says, and I will pour out my spirit on your descendants and my blessing on your children. See, they will thrive like watered grass, like willows on a riverbank. It says, some will proudly claim, I belong to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. See, we're doing that. We've been doing that. See, others will say, I am a descendant of Jacob. See, we're out here saying, hey, we're the Israelites. Look, some will write on the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Since some will write the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's name on their hands and will take the name of Israel as their own. You see that? See, we're out here claiming, hey, we are the true people of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? So now let's go. Let me see. Let's go back to the book of Hosea. But let's go to the second chapter. And then let's start off at the top. It says, say ye unto your brethren, Ami, and to your sisters, Ruhamah. You see that? But if you read in the first chapter, it says, Lo Ami, okay? Not a people. But here it's saying what? Ami, okay? A people. And it says Ruhamah here, and it said what? Lo Ruhamah, okay? In the first chapter, meaning what? No mercy. See, but this is telling us what? Hey, that the Lord is still dealing, okay, with his people. Okay? You Israelites. Again, you so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and you so-called Native Americans. See, and those that may look like other nations, hey, but this truth resonates with your spirit. Okay? It compels you to repent. It compels you to seek out this truth. You see, it's because the Lord, he has put that spirit upon you. Okay? No matter what you look like. All right? But let's jump down to verse 23. And it says, and I will sow her unto me in the earth. See, and that's heavy because if you go into that word Jezreel, okay, it means to sow. You see, and what is being sown? Okay, the seed, man. Okay, because we are the seed of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Look, and I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy. See, the Israelite foreigners, okay, those that okay, were in a Gentile state of mind. Okay, just like as they were in the time, okay, when Yahushai, okay, was walking the earth, man, and you know, in the Holy Land. It says, and I will say unto them, which were not my people, thou art my people, and they shall say, thou art my power. You see, and that's happening. See, we were, okay, those Israelite foreigners, okay, not understanding, okay, who we were as a people. Okay, but again, now through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, we are those, okay, that Isaiah 65:1, okay, is speaking about. Let's read that again. Let's go back to Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 1. And it says, I am sought of them that ask not for me. See, speaking of the Israelite foreigners. Okay, this is not speaking about other nations. It says, I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. You see that? And we just proved that in the first chapter of Hosea, man. Okay, the Lord put us away. He cast us off, okay, as a no people, okay, with no mercy. See, but the Lord, he is great in mercy, man. And he has given us, again, the eyeself to see, okay, and, and the ears to hear, man, to understand who we are. Okay, but let me go. Let's get some more. Let's go to the book of Romans. Chapter 10. And let's go to verse 19. And it says, but I say that Israel not know? Did not Israel know? It says, first Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people. You see, we just read that, in Hosea. It says that by a foolish nation, I will anger you. See, and this is the time, okay, that those that were in the Holy Land, Jews, okay, which it was primarily Judah, Levi, and Benjamin, okay, that were and in there at the time, okay, living there at the time, although you did have some northern tribe, scattered among them, okay, they were angry, okay, why? Because the Israelite foreigners were coming in, okay, and waking up, okay, just like how we have woken up. Okay, just how the Lord has put the Spirit upon us, the Lord was putting the Spirit upon them at the time. Okay, and you had those of the circumcision, okay, those who knew they were Israelites. Okay, those that were, they were keeping the law, statutes, the commandments, to a degree. You had some of them that were going off, a lot of them going off. Okay, but you had those that were what? They were diligent, man. Okay, they were doing the best that they could. Okay, but they didn't understand, okay, that it was through faith. Okay, and that was the whole reason, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sent his son, okay, to die, to bring back his people. Okay, and it was not going to be done, okay, through the deeds of the law, because the deeds of the law, okay, under the first covenant, we couldn't keep that. Okay, imagine if we were trying to be judged by the first covenant, man, nobody would make it. Okay, I mean the Lord killed he killed the man for picking up sticks on the Sabbath. Okay, see, that's why when Yahweh Shai, shed his blood for us, okay, he he took away the curse of the law. You see, but here, let me read that again. It says, "But I say, did not Israel know? First Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you." See, and at the time, they were angry. See, those in the Holy Land, those Jews, primarily Jews that were living there, and they were angry because they didn't want to see those Israelite foreigners come in, man. They said, look at these guys. Okay, they're all out there wearing, togas and, and all kinds of weird haircuts and, just following the Greek fashions. Okay, primarily. Okay, I mean, they were following other heathenistic ways as well. Okay, but they were saying, hell no, man, these people can't be our people. See, so they were angered by the fact, see, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, was bringing back the Israelite foreigners to the fold. It said, but Esaias is very bold and saith, I was found of them that sought me not. You see, and I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. See, it's the same way today. The Lord made himself manifest to us as a people here in America, Babylon the Great. Okay, when we were following, okay, the Greek fashion, so to speak, following the ways of America, okay, or wherever else, we were scattered to. It says, but to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. Okay, speaking to those that were in the Holy Land at the time. See that, Christians like to use this and say, well, see, this is two different. No, it's just saying that, they were claiming, hey, they were Israelites, man. You see? And again, they were in the Holy Land, but they were provoked to jealousy, okay, from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, by him, okay, bringing in the Israelite foreigners, you see? Let's go real quick to 1 Peter. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 2, and let's go to verse 9. And it says, but you are a chosen generation. Let me see if I want to start up. No, I'll start at verse 9. It says, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. You see, the same way, okay, you had the Israelites, foreigners back then, okay, wherever they were scattered to, okay, they were called out of darkness, out of confusion. What is that? What does it say in Isaiah, the 61st chapter? Or 60, what is that? So like, let me double check that. I want to make sure I'm not misquoting it. Yep, Isaiah 60 and verse 2, it says, look, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. You see? Let's start off at the top. It says, arise, shine, for the light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is risen upon thee. See, those that have been given the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to see. You see? Giving that light. Okay, beginning with the prophets. Again, I'm reading verse 2 again. It says, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Look, and the Gentiles shall come to thy light. See, the Israelite foreigners. It says, and kings to the brightness of thy rising. You see, those that were in that gross darkness, the confusion. See, the same way, our people are in that confused mindset today, in that Gentile mindset. The same way we were. Okay? Let me see here. Let's go back to 1 Peter. First Peter chapter 2, and I'm going to read verse 9 again. And it says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. You see, and that's exactly what was happening back then, and it's happening again today. It's been happening. Look, which in time past, listen, which in time past were not a people. It says, but are now the people of the Most High. It says, which have not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. You see? Then we just read that in Hosea. Okay, we're not a people. Okay, no mercy. Okay, again, this is referring to the Israelite foreigners. Okay, those that are, okay, or were, okay, in that Gentile state of mind. You see? Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Chapter 2, and let's go to verse 11. And it says, wherefore you remember that ye being in the time past Gentiles in the flesh. Why is that? Okay, going after the ways of the heathen. Okay, taking on those Greek fashions. Okay, and you can liken that today. For taking on this American way of life. Again, following Easter, Christmas, okay, celebrating birthdays, okay, so on and so forth. Eating abominable foods. Okay, which the Lord said, what? Not to eat those foods. It says, who are called uncircumcision by that which is called the circumcision in the flesh made by hands. So those of in that time, in that land, okay, in the Holy Land, the circumcision meaning what? Those Jews, okay, that knew who they were, okay, knew they were Israelites, okay, and believed that they were keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, okay. Although again, you had those that were going off, man, but you did have some, that they were diligent, man. Okay, they were doing the best they could. But it says that at that time you were without the anointed, okay, whose name is Yahushai, being aliens from the commonwealth of Israel and strangers from the covenants of the promise, having no hope and without power, okay, in the world. It says, but now in the anointed Yahushai HaMashiach, you who sometimes were far off are made nigh by the blood of the anointed. See, through Yahushai, okay, going on that cross and dying, okay, shedding his blood, okay, now what? Now we're able to be what? Reconciled, be brought back, okay, and what? And cleave, okay, as it says in Isaiah 14:1, okay? Let's get there real quick. Cleave, okay, onto the house of Jacob, to the house of Israel. You see, Isaiah, Salakia, getting excited there. Isaiah 14:1, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers, see, the Israelite foreigners, will be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. You see? And I'm going to keep reading because this is good. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. See, the Israelites going to take what? The slaves, man, the captives. Okay, those are these other nations, the heathen nations. Look, it says, again, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel, okay, the Israelite foreigners, okay, along with the house of Jacob, okay, let me read that again. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for servants and handmaids. So they're going to be slaves in the kingdom. See, so how can Isaiah 65:1 be talking about these other nations when it says that they're going to go into captivity? Look, it says, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Okay, and who's oppressed us? All these other nations. They've all taken part, okay, in the spoil of Israel. They've all benefited and still benefit, okay, from us going down as a nation, as a people, okay, being a no people. You see? It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. You see? So let's go back to Ephesians chapter 2. I think I left off. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to read verse 13 again. It says, but now in the anointed Yahushai HaMashiach, you who sometimes were afar off are made nigh by the blood of the anointed. Look, for he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us. Okay, between those that were in the Holy Land, okay, that despised the fact that the Israelite foreigners were coming in. Okay, again, the middle wall partition, the differences. Look, having abolished in his flesh the enmity, even the law of commandments contained in the ordinances, for to make himself of twain one new man, so making peace, and that he might reconcile. Look, reconcile. In order to be reconciled, you have to be once a part of something. Okay, somebody that's not a part of something, okay, cannot be reconciled. You see, it says, and that he might reconcile both unto the Most High in one body by the cross, having slain the enmity thereby. See, so what? Taking away the hatred, the differences. It says, and came and preached peace to you which were afar off, and to them that were nigh. See, for through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now for there ye are no more strangers, see, and foreigners, those Israelite foreigners, okay, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High. You see? So now what? We're all one, we're all one, man. As it says, what? In Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, man. Okay? One fold. You see? All right, let's go to the book of Acts. Let's go to the 13th chapter. Let's start off in verse 42. And it says, and when the Jews were gone out of the synagogue, the Gentiles besought that these words might be preached to them the next Sabbath. You see, and those Gentiles are speaking about those Israelite foreigners that were coming in. It says, now when the congregation was broken up, many of the Jews and religious proselytes followed Paul and Barnabas, who speaking to them persuaded them to continue in the grace of the Most High. It says, and the next Sabbath day came almost the whole city together to hear the word of the Lord, Yahweh. Verse 45, it says, but when the Jews saw the multitudes, okay, the Israelite foreigners, they were filled with envy. See, jealousy. I will provoke those to jealousy, you see, and spake against those things which were spoken by Paul, contradicting and blaspheming. So they wouldn't accept, okay, that these Israelite foreigners, okay, could still come back into the fold. So they wouldn't accept it. It says, when Paul and Barnabas waxed bold and said it was necessary that the word of the Most High should first have been spoken to you. Why? Because what? Going back to what? Zechariah 12:7, I should raise up the tents of Judah first. You see? It says, and judge yourselves unworthy of everlasting life. Lo, we turn to the Gentiles. Okay? Not the natural Gentiles. No. Speaking of the Israelite foreigners. Verse 47 says, for so hath the Lord commanded us, saying, I have set thee to be a light of the Gentiles. See, we just read that. Look, and thou shouldest be for salvation into the ends of the earth. Why? Because the Israelites is what? Scattered throughout the whole earth. Okay? To the four corners of the earth. It says, and when the Gentiles heard this, they were glad and glorified the word of the Lord, and as many as were ordained to eternal life believed. See, going into predestination. Okay? Those who have been ordained, okay, to come into this truth. Okay, to get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding. What's that? Ephesians, the first chapter. Let's get that. Ephesians 1 in verse 3. And it says, blessed be the power and our Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in the anointed, whose name is Yahushua. It says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. Listen, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. You see? So those that were preordained, okay, for eternal life, okay, believed. Okay, and it's the same thing today. Those that have been predestinated, okay, to wake up, you know, and see this truth, understand this truth, it's because you were ordained from the beginning. See, in Lord's will, okay, those that understand, okay, those that see, okay, that understand this truth, hey, we endure. Because the scripture says, those who endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, but let's go, I'm just going to get one more, maybe a couple more. This is Ephesians 2. See, now this is what? This is the same way the Israelite foreigners were coming in, okay, being quickened, the same way we have been quickened. Okay, and, going, in today's time, okay? It says, and you had the quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins. See, in that Gentile state of mind, okay, being in the congregation of the dead, Proverbs 21:16. See, let's get that real quick. I'll come back. We always bring this out, but let's bring it out again. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 16, it says, the man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. See, being spiritual dead. Okay, not having understanding, okay, that you're an Israelite. Okay, not having understanding, of this truth. All right, let's go back to Ephesians, the 2nd chapter. It says, and you had the quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein in the time past you walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. See, the spirit of Satan, man. Okay, the children of disobedience. Now what? That's likened to the 2/3. You see, it says, among whom also we all had our conversation in times past, in the lust of our flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, even as others. Because who are the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction? Okay, that's these Edomites. Okay, along with these other nations. But see, 2/3 of our people, they're going to have to take part in that same destruction. It says, but the Most High, who was rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us, says, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with the anointed Yahushua. By grace ye are saved. You see, it says, and hath raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in the anointed Yahushua HaMashiach, that in the ages to come he might shew the exceeding riches of his grace and his kindness toward us through Yahushua HaMashiach. It says, for by grace you are saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, for it is a gift of the Most High. See, again, being what? Predestinated, okay, ordained. Okay, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yoshai, okay, gave us a gift. Okay, Lord's will, we endure, okay, to the end. It says, not of works, lest any man should boast. Meaning we didn't do this of our own accord. Okay, this is all through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. It says, for we are his workmanship, created in the anointed Yahweh Shai Mashiach unto good works. Listen, it says, which the Most High hath before ordained that we should walk in them. You see? Now let's go, let me get one more. I'm going to go to the book of Romans, just to tie it all in. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9, and I'm going to start off in verse 22. And it says, what if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? See, he says, what if? He says, so what? He's not asking a question here. He says, so what? So willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Okay, going into Esau and these other nations. But, again, 2/3 of our people, and they're going to have to take part in that destruction. It says, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy. See, which he had, afore prepared unto glory. Okay, predestinated. You see, or preordained. It says, even us, listen, whom he had called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles. So he's not speaking about the natural Gentiles, speaking about those Israelite foreigners, okay, as we were at one time. Okay, as he said in OC, look, in Hosea, we just read that in Hosea. Who was that speaking about? Israelites. Wasn't speaking about any other nation. Look, I will call them my people, which are not my people, and her beloved, which was not my beloved. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living power. You see? That's exactly what we read in Hosea. He's speaking about the Israelites, okay, that were cast away, okay, and then what? Gone into that Gentile state of mind, okay, being put off as a heathen. Look, Isaiah also cries concerning Israel. It says, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, he says, a remnant shall be saved. See, and we want to be a part of that remnant. We want to be a part of that number. Again, let's go back to that. That just ties it all together. Isaiah chapter 65 and 1. We'll read that one more time, then we're going to close out. Look, I am sought of them that asked not for me. I am found of them that sought me not. Okay, Israelite foreigners. Okay, and at this time, okay, that's speaking about us. Okay, at one time that was speaking about those, okay, that were in the in the midst, okay, of the Holy Land, okay, scattered, okay, as we are scattered, okay, following what? The ways of the heathen, the same way we were, in this time, okay, following the ways of America, Babylon the Great, okay, following the ways of the world. It says, I said, behold me, unto a nation that was not called by my name. See, now we know why. See, the Lord had put us away, okay, but now through his mercy, through his great mercy, okay, he has, he has given us the eyesight to see, man. All right, with that, I'm going to close out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.